cold outside when, no? Just had the fish on and lost it. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Start slowing down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A little bit more. Right there, brother. You got her. Andrew's fancy new truck. You like that truck? Yeah?
Yes, yeah.
A lot of you guys reacted to the pin up through the bottom tip on the last video, and a lot of you knew it already. What happens is if you put the pin this way, the sled has a tendency to work the pin up. The pin comes up, it eventually lets go, and the sled lets go like that and you lose your pin. Another thing that happens is if you go in deep snow or whatever, then the snow flap comes up, strikes it. That pushes off the safety and the pin comes off again. So if you put it up from the bottom like this, all of that goes away. Hey there, do you like winter camping? You want to go out in the tent all night? Well guys, what an absolutely beautiful day here in the big land again. Beautiful sunny weather. Andrew's already saying what while I'm talking. That's Andrew, my son. We're getting ready to go down to the lake now. First day of the fishing season. And we can't wait to go out. And we're not going to just go out for the day. We're going to take along our fishing tent and our wood stove and a bunch of grub. And we're going to stay out in the tent in the middle of the lake tonight. And it's supposed to be about minus 34 degrees Celsius. So I'm glad you got that warm clothes on, man.
Me too.
But hopefully inside that tent we got, it should be nice and warm and cozy. We're going that way. We'll come back to the outdoor kitchen in the cabin tomorrow. And all of our gear and the sleds there. Tandem sleds. Up to the Scandic 900 Ace, which usually goes every time you click it. That old skidoo go that you just tried to start, or what?
What?
That old skidoo go that you just tried to start?
Oh, barely.
Barely? Yeah, that's about right. So we take the GPS every year and marks this spot. 2 years in a row we got some lake trout here. Not easy to catch lake trout through the ice up this way, but last year we had a nice bit of luck. So we're gonna hope that that luck continues on us this year, right, brother?
That's right.
What do you think? Big butt. First things first, set up our super tent. It is the standard pop-up fishing tent. It's an 8x8 and Eskimo 949i. I stands for insulated. You want to see exactly how I set this tent up for ice fishing, then you can check out the video that you see on the screen right now, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can watch that video after. In the meantime, we'll set it up now on time lapse so you see it go up. That's one. Good thing about this is one more asset is that the strings are right in the pockets there. And those ice picks ever work good, boy. Now, the best knot for keeping tension on a line, use paracord for starters, and then go 2 loops on the inside and 1 loop on the outside, like that. When you do that, now you can loosen that up or you can tighten that up all you want. It stays bar tight. So Andrew's already, after taking the flaps out from in the bottom of the tent here, you see these flaps come out right here, and you get those put out there, and you get them already covered up with snow all the way around, and that stops any air or wind from coming up under the tent. Keeps her nice and cozy. There we are. Lots of windows open. That's where our pipe goes for our stove, which I think we'll put in next. Actually, no, I think we'll dig the holes. We're going to dig 2 fishing holes today. One there and one there. I think we'll dig those first, then we'll bring the stove in.
Are you in there already?
So less snow this year that Andrew's actually going to shovel most of the snow out of the tent. Nice flat surface. I'm going to dig a couple of holes here now. Wow. That's the least amount of ice I've ever seen here in my life this time of the year. Only about 2 feet of ice, 2.5 maybe most. Alright, just before we put our stove down, this is kind of a different situation for us. Not used to having pure ice, so flat as that will be good. I always put one of these. Like, I made this up myself. Just a quick little simple stand or platform that will just go right beneath my stove to keep it from any melting action and making the stove become unlevel. So yeah, I throw that one in first. Always helps. Fits around the platform perfect. Just Velcro. And that one keeps the pipe from touching the tent and burning the tent. Works like a charm. Done. Alright, so the stove was all settled away there. I got one hole right here. That's going to be my hole, and we're going to put another one right here now for Andrew for the fishing. So we both have one on each side of the stove. I always like to put this welding blanket behind the stove, just for safety's sake. Alright guys, I got another accessory to this stove this time. I can't wait to try it. It's actually the water container that comes with the WINNERWELL stove, and you got 2 options. You can either put it on the side here with the clips like this. Still put your rack out there, right? Or it just fits on the back here. The stovepipe fits down over it like that. Put your water in. I guess the place we're going to leave it today. Of course, got a little nozzle there to let the water run out. We can open her up right here. So in this case, we got the water right here. We can just simply fill up our water jug right from the lake itself. How cool is that? Oh guys, we got her set up. We got our stove up, set up. Got our 2 fishing holes dug. Let's go cut a bit of wood, eh brother? It won't be long before we supper time. Look at that sun, boys. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Cut a couple of nice dry sticks for the night now. Split them up. We'll get over by the tent. Hopefully my chainsaw's not froze up. Yeah. Nice stick of wood right there. Nice and dry. Dead and nice and dry. So I'll cut that one now. Some good dry sticks there, buddy.
Pretty dry, eh?
Yeah. We'll never get going to this cold. I keep saying it, guys, if you haven't got one of these nice fiskars axes, you should look into getting one. The one I carry on my snowmobile, one of them, I carry 2 actually. This one's the Fiskars X11. And it's actually a bit of a splitting axe. You see the wedges right at the top there? So it's extra good for splitting up wood. Just like that. Well, I got a little bit of wood brought in. We're soon going to bring our cots in now, and we're soon going to start thinking about supper because we're good and hungry. But first of all, we get a little fire going here as soon as Willow stops stealing the shot there. Bit of a shot stealer, she is. Some of these dry twigs now to get her going good. Start her up, brother. I'm just going to use the modern lighter today. Just going to try anyway. There you go, man. Get her going here, folks. Get that water warmed up on the back. Have a cup of tea. We have a special treat for supper today. Catch on and put in some bigger stuff. Alright guys, I gotta take a minute here and give a huge shout out to Gary Connors. Gary Connors is a buddy of mine back in town, and he makes these ice fishing rods. You see some of the ice fishing rods that I've been using. Not very fancy, but he actually made these himself. Homemade, of course. Had it pivoting here on like a door stop hinge spring type thing. And the hook is here, so slightly, you know, if you had a little touch of wind or whatever, it would keep that hook going up and down. And the line reserve is back here. You can just simply let it down, and when you want to pull it back up again, then you just take it and put the line right up there. What a neat contraption. When you get ready to put it away, you can just hook it right in there. And just like that, it's good to go. Thanks, Gary, buddy. Really appreciate that, man. Now guys, no secret bait and no secret hook today on mine anyway. Andrew can use whatever he wants on his. I'm just going to have this old single hook here. I'm going to put a piece of moose meat on there. This seemed to work a couple times for me now, so put that moose meat on there. Just like that. There she goes, boys, all set up. Give her a little tap every now and then. Just like that. Let's see what happens. Hopefully we get one. Thanks again, Gary, buddy. Appreciate it. Well, it's still evening, boys. Unreal. And the sun is just setting there now. Got the old fire going. It is going to be a cool night on the lake, brother. We're going to be cozy in here, hopefully. Keeps that fire going now, and then next up, supper. You enjoying this already, are you? Yeah. Just warming up our cast iron pan there now, and supper will be in there very soon. And for those of you wondering about carbon monoxide, I always carry a carbon monoxide detector with me. And in all the times I've been in this tent with the wood going, I've never had it go off yet, which is a good thing, but it gives peace of mind just to have it there. So this evening we got some fish, some wannenish, that Andrew and I caught when we were up in the big waters of Jacoby this summer. We had a nice fishing trip up there. If you want to check out that video, you can. I'll leave a link in the description as well. So what we do with our fish now, we vacuum seal it, then we nurse it along from summer, fall, winter, and now the fishing season's open again, well, that's when we start eating it again. So this is like the last couple of pieces we got left, actually. They will be good. Hopefully we'll get some more fish today to start adding to our stock again. The Montreal takes place on our fish. Oh, I got a little bit of moose here too. I'll throw a little bit of moose in with it too. A few chunks of moose meat. All makes up for a good meal. Especially when you're down in the tent like this, tastes even better as always. Willow's watching every piece as it goes in. Wondering if either pieces for her or not. I'd say you'll get one, my dog. Open up the lid on that there, and that water is pretty much boiling back there. So we're going to use some of that for tea in a minute and for some rice in the meantime. Steaming hot water right from the back of the stove. How convenient is that, boys? Ho ho! Hi, my dog. It's all smelling very good, Dad. Your old fishing line there, what? It's working just fine, sitting there. A little tap every now and then. Some movement on it. You never know, something might strike that around. Hope so. She goes, boy, she's cooking quite nicely. Put a little bit of soy sauce in with our rice now. Turn that a bit brown. There we go. Fish a turn. Oh yeah. Since we got all this nice hot water back here, I think we're just decided we're going to have a pre-supper cappuccino. Why not, eh? It's there to use. We're excited about using it. It's a matter of reaching back and turning the tap. I've never had it so good. Awesome. Wicked. Look at that now. Cappuccino on demand.
Thank you, sir.
There you go, brother. Good to go, eh?
Oh, it's perfect.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
First night in the winter tent of the year. There you go, guys. It's just about done. Another couple minutes. Moose is almost done. Good timing. 2 or 3 pieces of moose now to go with that. And all you need is a bit of rice. Here's that, guys. This should keep Andrew full, you think? Now, Willow Pant, you get some too. You get some fish and some moose. Oh yes.
Wow.
How is it, buddy? Good?
Oh, excellent.
Wonderful. Wow, there's such a good fish, eh?
And wicked.
Wow. Holy smokes. I'd catch some more of them summer, man.
I'd be going on a couple trips.
And moose. Oh, that fish, look. Just flakes right away, look. Oh, man. Follow up with some of the delicious moose. Now Willow gets her share. Don't be too hot, my dog. Try it. Good? A little bit warm?
In kids' beach bubble.
Well, guys, it might be cold outside, but it certainly ain't chilly in here now. It is hot. So I'm going to start losing some clothes here. So Andrew decided to treat us for a bit of a dessert this evening. Chocolate cake. Now, brother, that's going to go down good too.
It's homemade also.
Homemade, yeah. And a cup of tea. Roughing it in the camp again tonight, guys. Awesome. Just like that. No bullshit, Andrew, boy. So it was like last time, we could be sitting there an hour, 2 hours, and all of a sudden, bang. Big lake trout, so.
Good job!
Can you get your hand in around it? Good job. You got it, buddy! Woohoo!
Holy cow!
Holy cow, man! This is something else, man. This is epic. Just keep her twitching until one comes along, hopefully. There you go. Andrew's going to bait up his hook now and put his down there, so we got twice the chance, hopefully. I just got a big hook. Andrew got a bit of a spinner there, so, and we're catching a few lake trout on that spinner in the summertime. And I'm pretty sure we caught one last year on that one, that exact same hook. So put that one down the hole now. Just like that. Thanks to Mr. Gary Connors again. Deeply appreciated. Well, it was all squared away. Just to show you guys, and if you haven't seen my other videos, I always just pack the wood up underneath the cot like that, you know? Just the twigs here in case the fire happens to go throughout the night. And like your split type wood here. And the bigger stuff here. So you wake up, you got everything right at your fingertips. You don't even have to get out of bed. Just unzip your sleeping bag. Stove door is right there. Put a couple more in and go around back to sleep again. Hey, widow pant. Holy smokes. You had her coming in strong now.
Yeah.
Oh, we only had a good camera for that now, eh?
You can't see it through the camera, can you?
Oh, I can't see it, but I'm just trying. I'm recording anyway, just in case, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Big belts out there to the right now.
Yeah.
So awesome. You don't see that very often, especially when you're in town and all the bright lights. You don't see it. And right around the middle of this lake tonight. Amazing. What a show for us. Wicked. Thank you, nature. I use this Thermarest. I'll leave a link in the description for that. It's really good for winter time. Not only is it a mattress, but it actually has an R value. I think it has an R value of 5, which is better than nothing, you know. most of them have no air value. I got a smaller sleeping bag tonight. Andrew got the big fluffy one. This one is downfilled, kind of a lightweight downfilled one. It says it's rated for -30, but I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical over that, but it is downfilled, and it's called, Mountain Warehouse sells it, Everest Down. I have used it many nights in this tent, and it works fine, but of course, as long as there's a bit of wood in, you can pretty much sleep in any sleeping bag. If fire goes out, this when the real test starts. Andrew just decided he's going to have a roasted marshmallow. Well, the stove is warming up there. Why not? A little bit frozen, are they, boy?
It's pretty frozen, yeah.
I guess I'm going roasting a double one.
There you go. Two's better than one.
That's going on. I think I'll try one of them. This nighttime snack. Stove's throwing off some nice heat there now too. Hoo hoo.
It's a bonfire night.
Okay, we're gonna put the last couple little junks in there now. Put all in our sleeping bags and call her a night. Get up every now and then when it feels cool and put another couple of junks in. Oh, folks, we're calling it a night here. Well, that's it, guys. We're in our sleeping bags now and all good, nice and comfortable and cozy. We'll check with you guys in the morning. Good night to everybody. Night, brother.
Good night.
Good night, Willow. She got her little spot right there now on her blanket. Oh boy, she's frosty this morning. Actually a layer of frost right across the lake. It's so cold now. I'm not going to stay out here very long. Go back in and get myself a nice cup of coffee. I got a thermometer on what's going to do here. Look. I don't know if you can see that, but it says minus 31.9 degrees Celsius. That's cold. Now, first things first, we'll put our lines back down the hole again. Good morning, everybody. It's after 7 o'clock here now. Slept in. It's just so cozy when you're inside this tent here, and it's so cold outside and so warm inside here. In fact, I just put on my fleece here now. I didn't even have this on all night. We just heard another big ice boom. There's something happening last night with the ice. And it was every now and then you'd hear it, and it's almost like a gunshot went off. It would be so loud, and you can see the water moving in the holes where we drilled for our fishing purposes there. So the ice is settling down, I guess, and it's just causing big disturbances in the water. And I've never seen that before. Pretty cool. Willow had a good nap. She was on the floor for part of the night, and she got up on old Bruddy's sleeping bag there. Andrew snored throughout the night. I maintained the fire, and we burned a lot of wood. Probably the most I've ever burnt, I think, sleeping overnight. But I guess where it was so cold, I had to keep the fire going a lot more than I normally would. But just look how clean that burns. It's amazing. All night long, that orange was reflecting in the tent. It looks so nice. I'm going to put the WINNERWELL jug back on the back of the pipe back there now and heat up some water and have some coffee. Actually, I'm going to have a coffee in my percolator. Andrew's going to have a tea from that machine. Heard another ice boom that time.
Yeah.
This morning we got some honey garlic ptarmigan sausages that I made up just a couple of weeks ago. The ptarmigan population is high here this year, the highest I've seen it in well over a decade. So I got myself some ptarmigan, actually Andrew helped me, and we made some sausages. And they are de-scrumptious. I might split them down the middle, make them cook a bit more even. Just waiting for breakfast to cook here, and I always get questions regarding condensation in these tents, and you just noticed down by the bottom and beyond where Andrew's sleeping bag was, where the heat couldn't quite get at it, but the rest of the tent is not a bit of condensation whatsoever. I'm sure it's because of this nice dry wood heat, and if you use propane, this would be absolutely coated with condensation. You know it's cold outside when, no? Cold air just coming in through that little zipper there. Look. There you go. Done and ready for the plate, sir. Help yourself. Wow. Good grub, buddy?
Excellent.
I think I would like to have a taste too, please. Do I get one, Dad? Oh, yes. You get one too. Well, guys. Just had the fish on and lost it. Well. Saw my hook go down. Try yours, Andrew. Just had the fish on and lost it. Whoa, oh my. Just gonna take a sip of my coffee, and when I looked over, my line was going up and down a bit. And then I had it on. I never jigged hard enough, I guess. Let's see if I still got my bait there now. Still got my bait there. Oh, so close, so close. All right, but then again, see what happens here. Well, that's too bad, guys. That's too bad. I was just taking a sip of coffee and looked over, and my line was going up and down, and I guess the lake trout was nibbling on it. I guess it was a lake trout. It usually is here. And I reached over and gave the line a little tug, and I had him on for just 2 or 3 seconds. But as I was pulling up, I lost him. I know this sounds like a fishing story, but it happened. Isn't it just what it's like, though? Just when you least expect it. It happened last time too, exactly the same thing. You always think about what you could have done then, right? You know, I should have get that extra little jig, set the hook better, but it all happened so quick, of course. We put fresh bait on just not that long ago, and I guess that probably was enough to coax at least one around. The joys and frustrations of fishing. Quick! I lost him again! Holy cow, you gotta be kidding me! Oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm gonna get that fish yet. I had him on again. I saw my rod tip go down and I give a little jig with my finger and set him again. Well, 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 well. I don't know if he'll ever come back now after striking him twice, but let's see what happens here. Wow! Now, how's that for a test of your patience? Second time, had him on. Andrew grabbed the camera. I was pulling it up. Lost him again. Didn't feel like a real big one. Still probably nice to see him now. He's winning the game so far. I just poured myself another coffee. We're gonna keep trying there for a bit. The sun is just about to rise over there too, so we're soon gonna go out and have a look at that one. That's as stressful as it gets down here in the tent. It's the old sun rising, boy, right over the mountain over there. What a beautiful, chilly Labrador morning. Alright, we're gonna have a little skidoo starting contest here now. See what happens to Andrew when he tries to touch the button. Very little. See what happens to the old 900 ace. Nearly 32 below. Every time. Every time. Hard to pull over, is she?
What?
Hard to pull over.
Oh yeah, it's cold, yeah.
Well, I can't get Andrews to go and it's too hard to pull over, so we're going to try the old battery pack here now this morning. This one's pretty good, but it's been sitting at my skidoo all night now, so we'll hook her up, buddy, and see what happens here. See if she makes a connection there, buddy. That's what Willow does when you put the cold handle up. Just rub them up against stuff. Silly dog. We got this another wonderful trip down here. Minus 31.5 last night and it was nice and warm and toasty inside that tent. We're gonna pack up our gear now. We never caught that fish after, but that's okay. He'll be there for next time. Stay tuned to our next videos coming up, guys. Like and subscribe to catch us on those. And until next time, take care of each other. Get outside and enjoy everything outdoors. We'll see you next time. Guaranteed. Get going, you. Get going. Get going. Get going. And by the way, it looks like we got to tow Andrew skidoo home. Here he goes, guys, the ultimate test. 2 sleds, another sled, and the super wide track 900 ace, 4-stroke. See if she can save the day once again. Let's go. See if we can get everybody home. Ready, buddy?
Yeah.
Let's go. Buddy? That's pretty impressive, wasn't it?